You need a hot girl, boy, you gon' have to show it. You wanna taste, baby, boy, you gon' have to throw it. Deposit all accounts, baby, keep the cash flowing. Bust down wrist, but a bust down, keep them going. Tennessee on my lips, take a sip. I like my niggas laid, don't come here with no chips. How much is you paying?
Hey YouTube, this your girl Cha Too Crazy, and I'm back with another one. I will be doing a video about my life. So thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you for all my old subscribers for tuning in. I have a special request to tell a story about when I was homeless. Because everybody have their trials and tribulations, and everybody got their testimony. And sometimes people can help somebody else by sharing their, story. So I would like to share you guys my story. I'm going to try to keep it as short as I can be because I do not like being a crybaby. So if I cry, it's just my emotions. I apologize in advance. So basically, I was my family, if you can say dysfunctional, that's the word to describe it. If you look in the dictionary under dysfunctional family, you're going to see my family like this. Hey. But, all right. So, I was always felt like the black sheep out the family. Even some of my family members, my sisters even noticed that. My cousins even noticed that. Family and friends even noticed that. And I just feel like my mom just got too many kids, you feel me? And she can't put her attention all to one, Yeah, she been through her situations, but who am I to judge? I used to always tell her about her wrongs. But once I grow up, I was like, dang, you do a lot of wrongs. And how do you feel somebody, come at you all your wrongs? I don't have no kids, and I feel like I don't want to have no kids because I don't want to fail my child. I want to make sure everything is where it needs to be before I even think about getting some kids. I don't want to be a responsible adult. I know how it is to struggle on my own, to be on my own and not to have nobody. And when you call somebody, they not be there. Or when you call somebody, they it's just, just say no. Or just, say yeah, but it ain't gonna keep happening. I understand that. I'm not the type of person who like to keep asking for people. Me asking you guys to subscribe I just feel like it's way too much. But I guess I'm just gonna be sociable like I always be and be nice, and people will, if they know me, they will really mess with me, because even if they don't know me, they see I'm a good person and they see I'm smiling and stuff like that, because you don't even know. I hide my pains to the fullest. So let's go up to the years. Okay, let's say about this part. I came to a point where I had to make money. I don't care. I'm not going to be on no sign on no street. It was hard to get me a job. It's not hard for me to get a job. Once I get a job, it's okay. So where I'm going to sleep at the end of the night. If I don't have nowhere to sleep and I'm not comfortable, I'm not going to be able to be the best person I could be when I go to work. I'm going to be standoffish, or I'm gonna be distracted on my life, what happens after work, what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna take a shower, how I'm gonna get some relaxation and everything. So I wasn't up for that, and I know a couple people that was making money, so I was like, forget it, I'm out of here. My mom wasn't caring anyway. She didn't give a damn. Only time she called me was asking for me for money anyway. So I was like, shit, let me get the hell out of here before I be out here looking stupid, broke, and disgusted. So I just went out of town, made my money. That's another story. But I came to a point where all the dysfunctional shit's going on, all the grimy stuff going on. Yes, it's good when it's good, but when it's bad, it get bad, you come across so much money, but it could be you making money in a week, make so much money, you thinking that's gonna be good, you spending your money, you not worried about it, and the next week or the next day you flat broke because it ain't coming in like it's coming in, or you have to deal with bull stuff, or you have to deal, it just, so much stuff you have to deal with. Period. Nobody want to keep dealing with that on a daily basis. Yeah, you make 10 times what you make if you are good, doing what you need to do, and not shorthanding yourself or cheating yourself out by lessen your worth. You feel me? Like, you know, you got to come with some money if you trying to fuck with me. Period. But you know, I came to a point when I was tired. I was tired of getting up selling my ass. I was tired of answering calls, people flaking on me, it's just weird people coming in contact. That's soul ties. You having sex with people. That's like on another level. That's like some real shit going on, because you don't know what type of person that is, what type of bodies they got on them, you know. And like I was coming to a point where I was paid, but I was not happy. So I was like, I'm just tired of it. So I came home. Every time I come to Sacramento, like me and my friend was talking about this the other day. Every time I come to Sacramento, you know, every time I come to Sacramento, it's something, you know. I always end up broke. I'm not happy. I don't have nowhere to go. I'm here and there spending money. The only way my family around me seem like as if they getting some money out of me, you know. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't put that towards my little sisters and stuff like that, or, you know, but other people in my family, I feel like that, you know. They only want me around when it's beneficial for them, and that's real honest. This is how people is nowadays, and that's why I don't trust nobody. I'm very standoffish. I'm nice as hell, but I'm very standoffish, because I'm like, I can't trust nobody. Look at how motherfuckers treat me, or treat people in general. Like, this world is just so crazy to me. So I got to a point, I was like, fuck it, I'm coming to Sacramento. If my money run out, my money run out. Yeah, if I need some money for like essential hygienes, or just food, or fucking hotel money, or something, so I could get my weight up. I always had cars and stuff like that, you know. I can't drive like that. Boom, got bars. I just don't buy the best cars. So, you know, it ain't my fault if the brakes go out on me when I'm sliding down the road and I end up hitting somebody. It ain't my fault, because, you know. But so I had a car, so I was always sleeping in my car. You know, when I had to make some money, I made some money. You know, you never know who's watching you. It could be a blessing or a curse. You never know who's watching you. I met somebody that really, really, really changed my life for the better. Like, for real. Like, people would say, like, in the situations or circumstance how you met them, that's uncalled for, or this or that. But you don't know that the person that I met changed my life. It was not a pimp. It was not nobody. It was just a man that cared about me, that learned me and wanted to explore me and wanted to get to know me, you know, and took me to where I needed to be in life. Like, I was homeless, you know, my hygiene was good, but it was like, you're homeless, you know. I went to fucking 24-hour fitness. I was like, let me just keep it so real with you. I was on, like, one day I needed some money, so, you know, I did what I had to do. Period. I'm not finna be on no street begging, panhandling. Niggas look at me, people look at me on all type of days and stuff like that, say sexual manners to me, and I'm about my money. I don't care. Oh, you want this? Okay, I'll give you this, but I'm gonna need this. You want what you want, I want what we want. We end up leaving both happy, period. I don't give a fuck. So, you know. I needed some money, but I made some money, but I didn't want, you know, when you just don't want to do something, so you don't do it. I was always the type of person, if it ain't going my way, in 10 minutes, I'm gone. You feel me? But so I put in this job application like a week prior, you know, trying to be on the right track, and everything. So I put in the job application to City Trends, and thank God to City Trends Clothing. Like, you feel me? Like, you guys really helped me. Like, it was a store manager that I told her, like, you know, I'm going through some stuff. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna make it, but I'm gonna make it. Just give me a chance. I make sure I come to work all the time. Like, for real. Give me a chance. And it was just American woman, beautiful spirit, beautiful lady, told me, come up in here. I told her that my background might not pass. It might not pass. I wasn't like that bad, but it might not pass, because, you know, I fought a couple people in my days, you know. I never was a stealer, never was a fraud artist or nothing like that. It's just my anger got the best of me, you know. Everybody got their pressure points. Don't push me to that level because you would not like me once it's to that level, you feel me? So, she gave me a chance, and you know, I was still homeless, didn't have nowhere to go. Yeah, I could go to my sister's house. That was at around the time when my mom was staying with my sisters, and my mom got 7 kids. 5 people would stay with my sister, but me and my other sister, you know, that's another story. But yeah, so me and my sister never really got along. I don't know, we just never got along. I love my sister, I know she loved me, but we don't like each other. I don't know, we can't stand each other. I don't know. It's just how it is. So she was like, bitch, you ain't coming to my house. And I'm like, even if I'm trying to do what I have to do out of everybody, I'm really trying to do what I have to do. I understand it. I will fight her in a minute if she disrespect me, like I'm the older sister or something like that. Like, be obedient, be respectful. But if people know me and know my family, they know my sister, is no being respectful to her. It's, even if you're respectful, she's disrespectful. It's just how it is, and I'm just too real, and I'm not gonna play with that. Girl, I would beat your ass. And so she don't play with that. Like, they always call the police on me because my anger and stuff like that. I'm not using nothing against nobody. I love everybody, but sometimes motherfuckers just, I call the police. Girl, fuck the police. Stop talking about the police. Shut up. Like, for real, we don't even call the police. Stop fucking playing with me. Like, you bringing up the police and shit like that. Girl, I've been on probation since I was 11, girl. That is the pressure point. I will fucking fuck you up. You want to call the police? I'll make sure you going to call the police and they going to come for a reason. Period. So, I was sleeping. If by the grace of God, this is crazy. The same apartments I'm motherfucking sleeping in right now, that I live in my own apartment. By the grace of God. A couple years back, I was sleeping in the parking lot in the same place in my truck, cold as fuck. Waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning because my knee is messed up, screaming to the top of my lungs because I'm in pain. It's throbbing. I'm freezing. I'm scared, you know. People being by my car when I'm asleep. It's just ridiculous. If people really know how it is when it's homeless, like, yeah, you house sleep, but at the end of the time, after a while, like, who else you gonna call? People tired of you coming to their house. Girl, can I get a break? Like, I love you and everything, but this is too much for me. I didn't sign up for this, you know. And I don't never want to be a burden on nobody. I would dip. I would go. Let me have me a car. I would go. If I didn't have no car, I don't know what I would be doing. I'd just be selling my ass till I couldn't sell my ass no more. I don't know. Because I'm not falling victim to nothing. I'm not about to be on those streets and people can say they see me being on my, yeah, you can see me trapping, but that's a different story. But you know I'm about my dollars, and you know I'm not about to motherfucking stop for no reason. So I was working a job. I ended up getting another job at the 99-cent store. Thank you to the 99-cent store. They dealt with my bullshit, but I was a good ass worker. Nobody can say, when I come to work, I don't come to play. I come to work and go home. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I was a good worker. I was doing what I needed to do. I was still homeless, still in my car. And I met somebody. Like, I really met somebody, and he changed my life. I call him Papa. I really met him. He changed my life to the better. He talked to me like nobody else. I was at my weakest point. I ain't never contemplated suicide in my life until that point. Like, I never was that depressed in my life. I was never that paranoid in my life, thinking like, damn, I'm sleeping in my car. That's where PTSD arrived from. That's where depression came from. Like, you know, people have their own life and stuff like that, and people have to keep it real with me. Yeah, you're going through a lot, and it's heavy as hell. It's heavy as hell. Yeah, you're going through a lot, but somebody out there going through worse stuff than you, and when you going through stuff, you don't want to hear that, but somebody had to really break it to me, and I had to see. Like, I have so much stories where people had to look me in my eyes and tell me, yeah, you going through some shit and it's bad, and I feel you. Like, you know, one of my friends even had to tell me, like, you the strong. Like, people have to if I tell you, if I start crying, they feel bad when I start crying, because they know I don't be crying. When I cry, I cry, and I make everybody else cry, because I cry my ugly ass. I be crying. They're like, oh, friend, I'm so sorry. I know they be wanting to crack up at me, but it's real shit, though. It's just how I cry. Like, why you gotta cry like that? But yeah, she's all about you, the strongest person I know. And like, for a second, like, I ain't felt that. I ain't feel that way, I didn't feel that way. It just felt like I was at my weakest point. I was at my weakest measure. But I made that shit work. I got up every day. Didn't let that hinder me. Did not let that be my downfall. I worked. When I needed to take a shower, I relaxed. Thanks to Planet Fitness. I went to Planet Fitness, only worked out a little bit, rested a lot. But I really rested in my car. I really just like to be there. Like, I worked out. I lost a couple pounds. I was stressed. I wasn't eating like I was really eating like little fast food, little stuff like that. So I was losing weight. Not healthy. You see me in my place now, girl. For the last 2 years, I've been getting big. Okay? Eating good. Healthy. But I wasn't that way, You could tell that I was depressed, but I was making it. They said, have faith as a mustard seed. Y'all telling me I would have faith as a half a mustard seed. I was making it. And by the grace of God, he looked out for me. Like, for real. He looked out for me. For real. Y'all don't even know. Man. The nights I feel like ending it. The nights I feel like I couldn't take no more. He said, I got a story for you. I ain't gonna put you through nothing you can't handle. I'm like, God, come on now. God. Don't leave me, nor forsaking me, God. Don't leave me, God. Do not leave me. I don't know what I'd do without you. I take you for granted a lot of time. But you looked out for me. How many times I was so close to death? You looked out for me, man. Appreciate it. I always say fuck the police. But at the end of the day, if it wasn't for this police officer, I probably wouldn't even be in the spot I am, in the place I am, in the situation I am. Like this, I was in work project. I was doing work project, y'all. A bitch, she caused some crimes, My anger just always get the best of me. They gave me some work project. I really couldn't do it because my knee, but I ain't going to jail. Work project it is. If I have to, do 2 wraps around my leg, it's going down. Period. I'm not going in the jail cell. You said I could be out, but I gotta go for a couple hours a day. 7 to 2. I'll be there at 7 to 2 then. Don't even worry about it. And I used to hate doing that because I was in a situation where I was homeless, I was in a situation where I was sleeping in my car. I'd be damn. How would that make me feel? Because we have to clean that homeless camps. We got to go where they sleep outside and stuff. That's worse than what I'm doing. I'm sleeping in the car. That shit can get heat. That shit still cover me, protect me. I can lock my doors, my alarm, everything. You feel more at ease. You could go if somebody frightened. You can just leave, pick up, and leave. You can have your stuff in the storage in the back. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, it's crazy. People used to say, you the organized person that sleep on in your car that I know. I had a drawer. I had everything nice. I had my water. I had my hygiene product. I had everything just in case I had to pop a squat on the side of the road. You never know. Life get real when you have to, People say this until you really on the street and you don't have nowhere to go at 2 a.m. But, like, I've been through a lot of shit. I was on work project that I used to fucking hate because the police makes it talk to them for a little bit. Then they let us go in there so that we won't just approach the situation and they fuck us up or anything, I had situation. That's another story. Somebody was about to beat my ass, huh? She was like, bitch, I fuck you up. And I said, you know what? I believe you. You really going through some shit, but bitch, I'm going through some shit too. We would have a Royal Rumble in this bitch. Yeah, come on, but I ain't gonna do too much because they know I go to jail. They know all my information. You can just run. Yeah, now. But I always felt bad, and going up there, I always apologize. Like, I'm sorry, man. They making us do this, and they like a lot of people understand. Like, we should have been let. They gave us a notice. It's not your fault, and all that stuff like that. I'm going through the same situation. I make sure I tell them, going through the same situation. But it's a way out, man. Don't fall victim to the drugs. Don't fall victim and make yourself look like the victim all the time. Like, you gotta get up and make shit happen. Even if you feel like there's no way out, it's always a way out. I know people that came from the bottom and made it to the top, and I'm just so humble to the day that I'm in a better stepping stone. Even though I got other shit going on in my life, heavy shit going on in my life, but I'm still on a better stepping stool that I was 2.5 years ago. Like, so we used to help them clean up. Like, I used to hate that. I used to look at the police like, where they gonna go? They were like, well, we gave them 3 days. Where they gonna go? But the police officer, he talked to I was trying to get in contact with Step Forward. Is a place where they help homeless people that have income. If you work in, or you have Social Security, some incomes, but you're homeless. You just don't have, no way out. You're homeless. Either you with kids or you single. I was single at the time. I was 23 at the time. And they considered me as a youth. I was 23. I would never forget. The police officer, I was talking to them. They was like, they ain't worried about me because, I'm helping a police officer picking up trash and shit like that. You should have a home. You going through the shit, you paying the shit, you should have a home and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't have no home. They just, pushed me off a little bit, but can keep talking to the motherfuckers. Now, I told the police officer knew me because I've been there for like 12 weeks. So I was telling him my situation and shit like that. Because I used to always fuck with the police, talk about, why y'all always shooting motherfuckers? Or why y'all always shooting black people? Why y'all always pitch y'all anger out in the people? Do y'all think y'all above the law? We used to have real conversations, and he be asking me real shit too. And I keep it real with him and stuff like that, So I just ask him questions. I'm just not trying to be me. I'm just trying to be, straightforward. Like, if you want to have a relationship with the community, let us understand each other, period. So when you approach a situation, you won't be afraid, or you won't be, stand backish, and you not think, and you make a dramatic decision that can affect the both of anybody, you and anybody. But it'd be crazy. So he I talked to him, he saw that I was down, but he said, continue to work. So I continued to work. He hollered at him. He hollered at him, and he gave the navigation man gave him the number, and I called him. He told me to call him. I called him. He said, I'm gonna call you back. A week and a half later, mind you, he called me back. Mind you, he called me back. And I didn't think that shit, nothing of it when he said, give me the number. I'm thinking I'm just another person, another paper, another number. But he called me back, and he reassured me. And it was a black African-American dude. At first it was a white man, then it was an African-American dude. They're like, is a man. You a baby. I'm 23, I'm thinking I'm grown. You a baby. You been through so much stuff. Oh, my boo-boo. Like, he felt so bad. He was like, we're going to get you some help. I would never forget. I went through another program. And it didn't work out because they wanted you to find a place in 30 days. They had shelter for you, but not at a shelter, but like a house for you. You had roommates. I always was roommates with niggas and shit like that. Like, even the house manager wanted me. I'm like, ugh. Can I just live in peace and trying to get this place? But I remember I told you I had 2 jobs at the clothing store and 99-cent store, so it was hard for me to find a place. I'm 23. I only had 1 apartment, but I only had it for 6 months, like that. I never got evicted, so thank God. So I didn't have no eviction on my name, but I didn't have no credit. They were like, you don't have no credit, you don't make 2 to 3 times as much, even though I was pulling in hours like that. They just like, you know how people is. People don't want to fuck with you. It's just what it is. Until them Caucasians come and talk that money and talk them. Anybody can, I don't know. privileged as a motherfucker. They made it happen for me. I didn't make that program, but on my birthday, I would never forget. I had this. They tell me, you cannot miss this day, because after this day, if you miss this day on your 24th birthday, if you don't get accepted on your 24th birthday, you're considered adult after your 24th birthday. It's gonna proceed. It's gonna take longer for you to get into the program. So basically, I got accepted. I told them my story. Everybody was in tears. Like I not used to like seeing it like a whole. Like I'm in a meeting with 10 people. 10 people all had tears in their eyes. Like, I don't want y'all to feel sorry for me. Just, if y'all can help me, I promise I won't let y'all down. Like, for real. I promise I won't let you down. I came through shit. I went to jail. I got bailed out and everything. They believed in me. They trusted in me. They knew that, I'm a good person. I did stuff for the community. I helped people out. They see me. I fed people. They see me. But, my anger, period. My anger, it got the best of me. That's my problem I'm working with. That could be my biggest downfall. Life and death is the power of the tongue, and that's real as fuck. That's really real. But they helped me. And they told me all you gotta do is stay out of trouble. And we got the rest. I've been in there for 2.5 years. I'm no longer considered a youth. I'm an adult. They make me pay a certain amount of rent, but they house me. And I'm glad and I'm happy for it. And people, I don't understand. People act like it's the hardest thing in the world. I used to be like that. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be like that and be like, what's up with the people that are really trying to do what they, they single, don't have no kids, they not worried about the government, they working, they need help, but they just don't have the enough money or the credit or the previous rental history or just the steps that you need to be the better person so you won't be homeless. And they did all along. It's just that you have to ask for it. When they said closed mouth don't get fed, that's true. And I hit that all my life. That's true. And if you're out there and you're homeless, just know it's a way out. Stick in there when you feel like times get hard and you feel like you can't make it. You don't want to make it. You're tired. Mentally, physically, emotionally, everything. You're tired. You're tired of waking up to the same stuff. You're tired. Like it's hurting you. It's taking a part of you. Just know that it's somebody out there doing worse than you. And not to make it seem like not to make it seem like what you're going through ain't big, and it is. But that shouldn't be your downfall. That shouldn't stop you from being the best person you could be, because it's always a way out. It's always a way out. It's always a way out. Just know that. If I can come from selling the ass, making money to wanting to stop, be dead broke, literally feel like I can't call nobody, got 114 contacts in my phone, but literally when it comes down for asking for somebody help, I literally didn't have nobody. Yes, I came across some good people that let me stay with them. It never worked out, and I love them to the day because they helped me. I can never have a hate towards somebody that helped me when I was down. Yeah, I probably might not mess with you as people want it, but is a reason for it. But I would never hate you. Hate is a strong word, and I really don't hate nobody. So just know it's a way out. Just work a little bit harder. God ain't there when you want to, but he always on time. Just notice when you feel like you about to fall, you about to die, all that shit like that, just know it could be your next move, your best move. Just make your next move your best move. If you feel like you need jobs and jobs ain't coming harder, trust and believe jobs is coming. If you know the saying, A person that always get job be the first one that quits. If you didn't, that's the saying. I don't know. I put it in there then. You know, it'd be the person that always quit me. You know, that always get the job. I could put in the job right now online with you guys, and the next day I would have an email ready for every time I get on an interview. I slay that interview. I work that interview. I make sure I do what I need to do for that interview to be what I needed it to be, so I could get what I need out the business, and I could be the best person I could be. But don't disrespect me, because either I fight you or I back, and I'd rather back because fighting only lead me to jail and lead me to cases like what I have now, and that's another story. Just know that you guys are beautiful. Just know that it's hard. It is. It's hard. A lot of people might not have help like I did. But just know it's always a call away or something. Like, just know that somebody is willing to help if you really take the assurance and take the actions. Stuff really can happen if you believe in yourself. Not always have that. What you put out to the world is what you give back. I believe that, because if you put good energy to the world, good energy will come back. Like, for real. If you put negative, always down, always moping, always miserable, that's what's gonna come to you, and that's just what it is. Just be yourself. Love yourself. You can't love nobody else. That was my problem. Always trying to love somebody, do stuff for other people, but didn't take the time to love myself. Once you start loving yourself and start knowing that cha-cha, you is the one, not the two, and you start, nobody can tell you otherwise. And once you keep saying that, people will say that yourself, because they're like, she is the one, not the two. Because, like, somebody just gave me something good to talk about. I love your confidence. I love all this stuff like that. Like, damn, that made me feel really good out of it. I'm like, damn, people really noticing stuff about me, and I really appreciate it. I really do. Thank you to all my subscribers. This will be the story time of the night. Just know that it's a way. You have started from the bottom. Now I'm here. Always be humble. Don't think, because once God, what God give you, He could take all it in a blink of an eye. For real, all this could be gone by your actions. I could do one move and everything can fall, and everything, I could be back on the streets. Just thank God or whoever you serve. If you don't serve anybody, just thank the universe or thank yourself for being the best you could be. And if you need help, it's okay to ask. It's okay to be vulnerable. I didn't even say the word right. Vulnerable. Okay? It's okay to be that, because somebody gonna have your back. Somebody gonna look out for you. And look out for yourself when nobody else will, because you come in this world alone, you gonna die alone. And that's just real. It's just real. So have a good day. Thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to everybody that's going to be watching or everything. If you have anything you want to say, feel free to reach out to me. I really do read the comments. I really thank to all the people. Negative comments is welcome too. I understand. Criticism is criticism. Take it good or bad. I take it all. But don't be mean, because I could be mean. And I was just being nice. And I was just being vulnerable. And I was just sharing you my life story when I was homeless. And I hope to pray. Oh, one thing it is. Trust a motherfucker. If a motherfucker tell you they homeless and they don't ever want to be homeless again, and they gonna make, trust me. I work so motherfucking hard. I work so hard. Because I was broke, didn't have no food, ain't had nowhere to go, ain't had no gas in my car to make a move. My phone was damn near off. Every damn thing. I ain't had no... Lord Jesus. Testimony, trials, tribulations, man. Whew. Look at me. I could take a shower anytime I want. I could get me a fireplace. I could wash my clothes anytime I want. I could go to the gym anytime I want. God is good. The same place I was sleeping in a motherfucking car in. Oh, I'm cussing and talking about God. God, I'm sorry. My heart. Sleeping in the same parking lot that I'm living in right now, y'all. 2.5 years ago. No lie. You guys are beautiful. Period. You guys are the one, not the two, because I said it. If nobody said it to you, I said it. Because that's what we do here. We just going to speak the love, speak the truth. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for tuning in to Cha Cha Too Crazy. Hit me up if you want to see anything. Click the notification bell. Click the thumbs up. Share. Like. Tell a friend about me, because we the one, not the two. Thank you. Have a blessed morning. It's really early in the morning. You know I'm in my feelings. Thank you. It's really early. 6:35 in the morning. Girl, get the hell out of here.